Thanks for stopping by. Today is day 6 of the 12 days of journaling tips. And the tip today is having a theme. So for each of the journals you use, you can create a specific subject to talk about in that journal. And I want to show you some examples of my actual journals that I do that in. This first one I've actually put on the very first journaling video that I've ever done, and this is called A Mother's Legacy. I started this in 2014, and it says, A Mother's Legacy, Your Life Story in Your Own Words. So this book, I just write about myself. So things like, what is the date and the place that you were born? Who selected your name? What is your mother's full name? So giving information to my children about who we are, and things like, do you have a favorite song? Why is this song special? This is talking about our wedding and our marriage. This is talking more about my childhood, but I really like this. It helps me to pull those memories, and of course it's laying out a wonderful foundation of who I am for the children to have in a written form. So this is really a precious treasure, and I really like that focus. The second one I did, got it one time in 2011, and it's not a specific subject, but it's a unique style, and it's called a listography. Your years in list. So it's helping you create a theme list diary. So like this one said, list leaders you are inspired by. And so I have the name of some of the leaders that I'm inspired by. And those names are Barack Obama, Gene Stockdale, Joyce Myers, John Siebling. And then it has a section so that you can create a list for that day. So this is a list of things I needed to do back in January the 18th, 2011. And we were in a different state, and so I did a tutorial, went to the library. I was homeschooling Marion, so Marion made homemade cinnamon rolls that day. So interesting now that she is studying. And I did a technique called sister locks, and I did a sister lock retightening that day. So I just put my day down as a list of things that I had done, as well as things I needed to do. List some ideas for trimming back your budget. And so I said I would write down more what I spend, I would cook more at home, I would leave my debit card, I would budget more and use cash to make my purchases. So this was a really fun book. I don't know if they still make this, but I got it I'm pretty sure I bought it at Books A Million. But that's a fun book. And then you can create that on your own. Just instead of writing all the different details, just write a list. These are the things I did today, or these are the people I spoke to today. But that's a great idea. This next one, I ordered this online on Etsy for my 50th birthday. So I had it specially made for myself. It's a prayer journal, and I even chose the scripture that I wanted in the front. She had different themes to choose from. And what I do with this one is I write a prayer for myself or someone else, and then I write the answer. So I date it when I write the prayer, and then I date it again when I get an answer to that prayer. And so I really like this. And I even wrote a note for myself at the beginning. I'll read that. It says, welcome to your 50th year. By the grace of God and your faith in Him, you will continue to grow in His word, will, purpose, and plans. Enjoy this next journey. Keep relying on God for all things, knowing that God's plans are always for my good. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. So I really like this, and I'm having a good year, and this is a nice way to journal this 50th year. And this next one is really nice. It's a restaurant journal. And my husband and I enjoy, and our children enjoy trying new restaurants. And so it's just a nice layout. And then here you can put the name of the restaurant, the location, what kind of meal you had, what date you went, what type of food they had there, your dining, your price, your first impression, your menu, your service, your waiter's name, and your drinks. And then you can even rate it. And then on this side it says who is with you, what did you eat, your first course, second course, third course, dessert, cocktails, wine, and would you come again. So this is a really fun way. And then it has a separate page so you can write more, and then it'll go back to the same ideas or same questions throughout. This is really nice. And I've had this for a while, but I don't have it next to my bed, which is where the journals I write in the most are right next to my bed. So I think I'm going to move this around so that we can utilize this more. And then the last one I've had in one of my videos, and this is my Soapers journal. It is just a big journal that has just 4 pages, so I can write all the details about my soap. So, so here I got my coffee soap. I have a recipe that I created. I talk about what happened, the different steps that I did. I talk about how the soap came out. And I've been naming the different batches, numbering the different batches that I have. So I really enjoy this. This has helped me to know if I need to tweak a recipe, let me stick with those favorite recipes, and also inspiring me to try some of the creativity with that. So these are really nice. The theme ones are just a fun, easy way to start journaling. You don't have to be intense. You can do something real simple like list out, or you can have a bigger one and keep lots of details. It's totally up to you, but it's a great way to begin journaling. And the other thing is, at the very first video, I believe I talked about a contest, and I have not talked about it throughout, but I wanted to share it today. And so today I want to share with you the contest that I'm doing. And the contest is giving away one of these journals. And I'm going to go through these journals with you so you'll know what you can choose from. So we've got 3 different journals. This first one is, and they're all themed. This is a movie themed journal. I don't know what this material is, but it feels like a soft leather. I don't know if it's leather or not. I can tell you that it is from Italy. And what this is this is a movie journal. It has 2 parts to it. The first part, you are doing a prediction. So you can date the year, and you're predicting out of the movies you've seen what movie is going to win, what actor is going to win a leading role, what actress is going to win a leading role or supporting role. So everything that they would do at the Oscars, you are creating a prediction yourself and preparing for when they're actually going to do the Oscars. So that's pretty cool. And then the back half is just set up so that whenever you go to the movie, you can just write down about any movies that you see on television or at the theater. Simply name the movie, say who's the director, the release date, the genre, awards that they had, cast, and then your personal review, as well as you can rate it with stars. So this is a pretty cool, fun journal. And then the second one is a wine journal. And I love this. My husband and I enjoy wine. And this, what's nice about this too is this one has a pocket as well. So that's pretty nice. There's a nice little pocket. And the way this is set up is you have a page to write all the details about the wine, the type of wine, the vintage, the producer, the date purchased, the place tasted, your companion, the amount of time. And then here you would place a label of your wine bottles. That's pretty cool. And it looks like it's pretty much the same throughout. And that's the wine journal. And then the last book is just a blank book. It's just a blank book, and you would create the theme yourself, whatever theme. I would probably use this for a nature journal, or maybe even a cooking journal, as well as maybe my crafty journal. But any kind of theme that you want to create. So here's what you need to do in order to be a part of the contest. You need to go to all 12 of the videos and just press the like button. And then the second thing you need to do is on one of, actually any of the videos, but the video that I announce it, so today's video, day 6, I want you to write, make a comment and say why you would like to have whatever journal that you would choose that you would like to have. And name that journal, just choose one, and at the end of, probably by the end of after the last video, the day after the last video, I will do a video contest. I will pull a name, and I will I'll do a video at the end so that you can see who won the contest. So that's how we're going to do that. So I hope you enjoyed the videos thus far, and that you'll continue to watch them. So the contest starts after the last video, but you can like the videos the entire time, and actually in order to win in the contest you will need to like every video, all 12 of them. Press the like button, and then at the end of the contest I will tally those up, and the one who is pulled out, it will be the one who wins and gets to choose which of these 3 journals they like to have. So again, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope these journaling tips have been helpful to you. Be sure to enjoy them and pass them on to a friend. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.